A Tony-winning queen is reclaiming her kingdom. Broadway. Kristin Chenoweth stars in The Queen of Versailles, marking her first musical on Broadway since headlining in On the 20th Century back in 2015. You're taking on two roles for this project. You're starring in it, and you're making your debut as a producer on Broadway.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
I feel like I've been, Frank, producing myself for so long that this was just like the natural step, and thank goodness they had faith in me.
Popular, I'll help you be popular.
Chenoweth, the OG Glinda in the mega hit Wicked, is reuniting with her Wicked composer and lyricist Stephen Schwartz for Versailles.
Oh, it's been, what, Frank, 23, 24 years? You know, when I met him, I was a kid, and he was like, ah, just like he is still for me. Still, I respect and love him and admire him, but now there is a shorthand between us. And if I may, I don't know if this sounds arrogant or, I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of him. You know, look at where he is in his life and how deep he is digging musically still. And I thought, watching him work on this piece, I thought, that's how I want to be. I still want to be that age, doing the work and digging deep and trying to do the best that I can. He's been a constant inspiration, Stephen Schwartz.
I'm a 43-year-old mother of 8.
Queen of Versailles is based on the 2012 documentary about Jackie Siegel, a former beauty queen from humble beginnings who marries billionaire timeshare mogul David Siegel. Together, they set out to build a Florida home inspired by the Palace of Versailles.
No, that's not my room. That's my closet.
No way.
Why did you want to bring Jackie's story to the musical stage?
You know, I'm 57 now, and I'm looking for complicated characters to play and ways to challenge myself. And this was it. You know, when I just was blown away by Audra and Adina, and this year's past, Nicole, how these women, in their own way, were very, very complicated. And that's kind of what's fun to play, is to dive into what makes someone act the way they act. And though I wouldn't do that, could I understand it or no? I also felt like the piece itself really asked a lot of questions of us as a society. For example, why do we elevate people and put them on a platform as we do?
After an out-of-town tryout in Boston over the summer of 2024 and more than a month of previews in New York, Queen of Versailles, directed by Tony winner Michael Arden, officially opened on Broadway on Sunday night. And yes, the Queen of Versailles herself, Jackie Siegel, was in attendance. I met up with Jackie outside the St. James Theater following her big night. So Jackie, being on Broadway has been a lifelong dream of yours. In fact, back in the day, and it's in the show, you auditioned for Cats.
Oh, it's really crazy because back then, they told me I didn't have any talent and to give up. I'll never make it to Broadway. And look at this, the Queen of Versailles, right here.
For Kristin, her return to Broadway in The Queen of Versailles is more than just another role or project. She says the musical carries a much deeper meaning. To some, this may seem like a story of the American dream.
Yeah.
To others, it may seem like an American tragedy.
American nightmare. And that's what's so fascinating for it to me.
It's complicated.
It's not black and white. Life is not black and white. We want it to be, right? We want it to be this or this. And if it's not, then it's not, that's not life.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.